Hi everybody, Sean O'Kane here with Chip Estimate TV. We're at ARM TechCon 2015, and my guest today, joining me, is the incomparable Mr. Frank Schirrmeister. He's a Senior Group Director, Product Management, System and Verification Group at Cadence Design Systems. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with us today.
Pleasure to be here, Sean.
So you've been here for a couple of days, and you presented yesterday. Question is, what are some of the key trends that you have seen here at ARM TechCon, and any exciting news that has come to light?
Yeah, so I mean, looking at the embedded world here with ARM, it's really great to be part of the ecosystem, as Simon Segars described it in his keynote yesterday, of enabling the cool products which make us relevant to our families, right? Like being engineers, what do you do? Well, I helped with that sensor and so forth.
Right.
Our software enabled all that. So Internet of Things, all the connection pieces from edge node devices through hubs and gateways going all the way into the cloud. So very hot environment here with very interesting applications and discussions. In terms of news, ARM and Cadence were announcing a kind of a reference platform for IoT, verification, my forte, where my group is in. We announced new verification IP for the AMBER 5 protocols and so forth. So exciting news and progress going on here at TechCon.
Perfect. Yesterday, or a couple of days ago, Mike Muller, in his keynote, topic was innovation is thriving in semiconductors, and that's covering low power and architectural innovations from sensors to servers and beyond. And that said, and you touched on a little bit of the verification collaboration with ARM. Can you tell us a little bit more about ARM and Cadence, what they're doing around verification?
Right, so specifically around architecture, low power, we have built together with ARM verification solutions for ARM-based designs for specific segments like mobile, servers, and then IoT and so forth. We're partnering closely with them on it. There are 7 basic technologies in there where we partner and where we take ARM technology and Cadence technology. Some of them are in the software domain, so hybrid, where you get to Android booting faster, Perspec together with the ARM IP to do scenario-driven verification. Low power, as you mentioned, very important. So there you do dynamic power analysis, taking into account the software running on an ARM processor, figuring out how to optimize the power consumption in that context. You mentioned architecture. Interconnect Workbench is one of those tools. Very exciting news. The presentation here was how Nick Heaton, one of my colleagues, was talking about that together with ARM. Basically taking performance analysis into the hardware-assisted world with Palladium. And then, of course, I already mentioned VIP as a area where we are always together with ARM on their latest standards. And then often kind of sometimes overlooked are these tools you need in the very front end for assembly. So we are working closely with Socrates coming from ARM to assemble your system leading into our verification tools. So very comprehensive for ARM-based designs and a great partnership thanks to ARM for working together on enabling us to get our joint customers with better products to market faster.
Yeah, long-term relationship with ARM. And you mentioned your presentation you did. Can you talk a little bit about that, what you did with ARM, and what was the response, the reception? Yeah,
it was great. I mean, we were presenting together with Rob Kay, who is in the software group of ARM, DSG. And we are connecting their ARM fast models, which are representing the processors. They just acquired a company called Carbon Design Systems with cycle models now. So lots of things going on in this space with modeling. And we were talking about debug, how a software developer can debug efficiently the software running on multi-core systems using ARMS models using our tools, ARMS debugger, and the reception was great. I mean, it's always cool to talk to users here.
Yeah.
Afterwards, somebody came up and said, hey, yeah, I have exactly this problem. How can I split this up better to accelerate the boot up and get my debugger, the ARMS development system 5, DS5 connected? So yeah, it was great response. Always good to have direct user interaction. So TechCon is great for that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about every year, and the collaboration between the partners with ARM and Cadence, long term. And that's great. I thanks for spending a little bit of time with us today.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah. So for Frank Schirrmeister, my name is Sean O'Kane, and we'll see you next time on Chip Estimate TV.
See you next time.
All right.